Finn Balor was not going quietly into that good night.
Let's get into it. Welcome back, everybody, to Post-Match Panic. We are talking Monday Night Raw for February 9th, 2026. We are in Cleveland, Ohio, which means we're going to get that good old Logan Paul treatment because we're in his hometown where he likes to tout that he's the best thing to come out of Cleveland.
The mistake by the lake.
The
Logan
mistake. Oh, so good. We started off tonight. They did address a critical injury that's happened right now. Good old Braun Breaker.
Oh, Braun.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. The Vision is cursed. If you're leading the Vision, you're going to get a significant injury. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, multiple surgeries at this point between multiple members. And yeah, if I'm Bronson Reed, see you later, alligators.
Yeah, I'm going to be extremely careful going forward if I am, Bronson Reed. Here we go. Just make Logan Paul the leader. That way we can get rid of him. So, yeah.
Hey, Brian,
what?
Tell me you don't like Logan Paul.
I don't like Logan Paul. So, Braun Breaker is out, they say, indefinitely, but you know how these things go. Turns out we found out he'd have a hernia surgery. From what I heard, it was from deadlifting the announce desk last week. But they got to say that it's because Adam Pearce pushed him so hard that he had trained so hard that that's what caused the injury. So it's a great way to spin it. I like it. I mean, as much beef as we can put on Adam Pearce, the better. So I think that's just furthering that story forward. I just don't know what they do with this storyline now. I mean, they've got the Masked Man.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the big thing because I know they were pushing Braun. I was going to guess that Braun was supposed to win the Elimination Chamber. But that ain't happening anymore.
Nope.
I don't know, man.
Well, and I'm curious what kind of hernia it was. I think I may have heard hiatal hernia.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
So that is in your chest.
Okay.
Not a part of your back or somewhere else in your abdomen.
Or the groin or anything.
Yeah. So it's like it's your chest.
Okay.
It's a little valve that keeps everything down. Okay. Pops up into your esophagus. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
if that's what it was, if I heard him say hiatal hernia, that's what that is.
Okay. Well, speedy recovery.
I know from experience.
I haven't had any of those, so that is what that is. So we'll hopefully see. People are saying that Sports Illustrated saying it, Bleacher Report saying it, 4 to 6 weeks maybe. But speaking of that, opening the show during the entrances, which was a pretty cool way to do this, I thought. We started off with CM Punk, who walked up to his wife, AJ Lee, who we haven't seen in a very long time. And in the background, we see Becky Lynch catching the sight of AJ Lee, who they have significant history with, and throwing her little tantrum. She stomps off, and she's the one who ends up opening the show. And dude, Becky Lynch is seeming to have a little bit of a breakdown right now, man.
She's having a rough go as the champion.
Yeah.
Even though you've won, it seems like she hasn't won, and she doesn't like that.
She doesn't like it. She is just so upset about AJ Lee because AJ has beat her twice, which we did find out because after a little bit of a tirade, AJ Lee does come out skipping all around the ring and just as happy-go-lucky as can be. Grabs the mic and says she's only here to support Maxine and she doesn't know what Becky's issue is except for the fact that she beat her at WrestlePalooza and a couple other times since then, and okay, now she gets it.
Yeah, that was really great. I love that.
That was good. That was really good. I think I really liked the next bit when Becky was poking fun at her eyebrows and called her a little chihuahua. That was funny.
And then she,
AJ is just good at that. Like I don't know anything other than what we've seen when she came back for that tag match with CM Punk.
Yeah.
But she's a fun character. Like
she seems like it. I know that she's married to Punk, and I'm sure there's some tie-in to the shenanigans that she's learned from him over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
To see you're get under Becky's skin so much.
Dude, she lives rent-free in Becky's head right now. It's 100%. Great. And,
100%.
Becky's just losing it, her little hyena laugh, and she's just, yeah, they end up setting up a match for Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental Championship. Becky is very hesitant at first, and AJ says, okay, no title, no match. And
she's like, I haven't done a singles match in over 10 years.
Yeah. So what does Becky have to be afraid of? Yeah. So, Becky ends up caving and says, okay, fine, you can have the match, and we get that for Elimination Chamber. And I wonder if AJ coming back has to do with the fact that Elimination Chamber is in Chicago, her hometown.
I mean, probably.
Which makes sense. I mean, that's why, Punk is, the same place, so we're going to see a lot of that happening there. So, it's good.
They like to play into the regional characters' hometowns.
Yeah.
And build them up for that kind of stuff.
Which we do see a little bit later. We'll talk about CM Punk and his shenanigans happening in Chicago here in a couple weeks. So,
yep.
Our first match of the night: the Usos versus the Alpha Academy for the World Tag Team Championships. The Alpha Academy got their number one contenderships a few weeks ago, and I am loving this new side of them, this more serious side of them. You can just see the focus in Tozawa's face.
Dude.
And his eyes, dude, are so intense, man.
The tenacity.
I love it.
Tozawa.
I love it. The tenacity of Tozawa. Yes. I feel like the Usos need to defend every week. Just like they're doing with the U.S. Championship on SmackDown, get the tag team titles defended every week. I know Jimmy's a new dad or going to be a new dad here pretty soon. Get the Usos out there. If they're one of the best tag teams ever, get them out there every week. I want to see them defending every week.
I don't hate that idea, Brian. And I think anything that we could do so I don't have to hear them yeet for 30 minutes and then run it back for another 15, I'm good.
Yep.
Just make the bell ring and make them wrestle.
Yep.
That's got to happen.
You know what? I was thinking about this too throughout the night after watching this. Raw needs to do what SmackDown does and go to 3 hours. I think that will, it's a lot more content, clearly, but it'll allow for more of those storytelling. Like, we're not seeing anything with the Intercontinental Championship right now. Granted, Dominic has been injured for a bit. Tag team titles have gone to the wayside, except for, a couple little halfway down the stairs yeet sessions.
Yep.
But that's it. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like that's just because of time. And if we moved Raw to 3 hours, we'd be able to expand those storylines a little bit more. So.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're open to it or if it's a Netflix restriction, or I'm curious because it seems like they have more leeway with a Netflix situation than they would on a traditional cable channel. So I wonder if there's some kind of a contractual thing there.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. But
we should throw it up in Reddit and see what happens.
Yeah, we should. But for this match, we get so these guys are all friends outside of the ring, so we do get a little bit of a show of respect to start the match between Otis and Jay. And dude, it was a fun match. I mean, the announcer said it right; like they had to wear Otis down if they or single out Tozawa. That was the way that they were going to win, and I feel like they ended up doing that at the end, but. At the beginning of this match, Otis and Tozawa put on a clinic. They were putting on a show.
Yep.
They had Usos on the ropes for a while. It was cool.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were going to win it there for a second when Tozawa was on top of Jay. Or was it Jimmy? I don't remember, but it was looking like it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh. I was excited for just a moment that it was going to swap up, but it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
I'm so sorry.
But, I mean, Tozawa, dude, he came at him like a spider monkey. He was all over the place, man. He was so much fun to watch. Otis.
He got so much height on that, like, back bomb or whatever they called that.
The pop-up Samoan drop.
Is that what they call it?
When Jay, like, tossed him up and then threw him backwards, yeah.
No, it was off the top rope.
Oh, yes.
When he jumped up and then he landed on his back. I don't know the name of that move.
The senton.
The
Yes.
senton,
Yes,
yeah.
the senton bomb.
They showed it back in slow motion, and I was just like, this guy is here.
Yeah.
Fully bought in.
Yeah.
He's ready to destroy his body to destroy this team.
And keep it going, man. And
Yes.
I like these two are a fun tag team to watch. The fact that Otis uses Tozawa as a weapon and projectile to throw him outside the ring was awesome.
Oh, yes.
Tozawa
Freaking Otis.
Dude, I mean, the fact that they double super kicked Otis and he still didn't fall down, he's just a trunk, man. He's great.
Beast mode.
I mean, it took a double spear into a 1D to get the pin on Otis.
Yeah.
And even though, the Usos retained, this was an amazing showing by Alpha Academy. They need to be around a lot more. They're in the spotlight again. Keep them there. Let them go.
Build some storylines around them.
Yep, do it.
Well, and I think that's exactly what a 3-hour Netflix show would do. Is give them some time. Just build a story around them because they are very interesting and very good in what they do. They're not going to be the best wrestlers, although I would say Tozawa is pretty stinking great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it's just a change of pace with those two in a good way.
Yeah.
And I think we need more of that.
They're a very fun change of pace, and we'll talk more about kind of like the fun factor of the show in a little bit. But yeah, I've always enjoyed the entertainment aspect of Otis and Tozawa. They've always just kind of been like you'll always cheer for them, right?
Yeah.
So bring them out more
Until they go heel.
Yeah, that will happen. They'll just get so popular. They're just like, all right, we got to make Otis a bad guy now.
Yep.
So, I was thinking, what's next for the Usos after this match ended, before their little in-ring interview? So, because I don't know, I can't name that many other tag teams on Raw. We had the Judgment Day, but they're doing their whole thing right now. We had the War Raiders, but they're too busy getting squashed by Obafemi. And I don't know, couldn't think of who else. And I thought that's what they were going to talk about when Byron came in and addressed the Usos, saying, what's next? But all it really was just hyping up Jay for the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's happening with the tag titles? That's what I want to know.
Who knows, dude? I don't think they know. I don't know if they care. Sometimes I'm like, is WWE just like week to week in this? Like, is there any long-term playing at all here?
I mean, part of it is, I would say it would make sense for there to be a long-standing story, like plans, but then you have to have contingencies for the week to week to account for injuries and backup plans and things like that.
Yeah, there's like plan A, plan B, and plan C.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. But
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I like I said, I'd love to see the Usos defend week to week. I think that would be fun, but I think that would require a 3-hour show, especially while we're on the road to WrestleMania. But we'll see how that goes going forward.
Yep.
Next, we had a review of the CM Punk Roman Reigns segment from last week. I think this is going to be a solid match at Mania. I think that they have a lot of history together based on their conversations in the past couple of years. They've really built that up. And it's going to be really cool to see where that storyline heads and where they end up there.
So, okay, Brian, I think we maybe talked about this last week, but maybe not. I don't remember. What's the point of scheduling a match for 3 months out, assuming it basically is assuming Punk's still going to be champion by then? And I know they could probably use that as a storytelling tactic, which they kind of do later in the show, but it still doesn't feel like they're going to actually do anything. So what's the play there? Since you've been watching a little longer than me, have you seen this? Has this happened where they've scheduled it months and months out and then it swapped up, or did it stay the same? How did the other stories lead to WrestleMania this far out? Because at this point I'm like, oh, okay, that's just a locked in match. Nothing interesting is going to happen between now and then.
Well, here's the thing. Yes, the match is locked in, and I'll say like every every Mania that I've watched has always been locked in after Rumble and after Chamber. But like you look at, you're asking about the stories and things like that. We had the whole Cody Rhodes finishing the story with Roman Reigns 2 years ago. We had the whole John Cena versus Cody Rhodes thing last year. That happened, really, the turn happened at Elimination Chamber, but it allows for that promo material, that hyping up the story, the chance to just build up and build all the way up until Mania, and then you're finally ready. Like, all right, let's go. This is what we've been building to for the past 2 months.
I guess it's an interesting thing because it kind of feels like it boxes them in from a creative standpoint to just be like, okay, you won the Royal Rumble in January, and now you get to face somebody in April.
Yeah,
and I don't know. Maybe you guys in the comments can let us know what that's about. I don't know. It's interesting.
It would be interesting to see a change in championships before Mania. I think that would be. I don't know if that's ever happened, but I think that would be an interesting turn in a story. Because what if we find out? I mean, we'll talk about it here in a little bit. But what if Finn beats Punk? Right, and becomes champion. Do they have to have another match before? We'll talk about that in a bit, but let's save that. But yeah, cool.
Just a thought.
Yeah, no, for sure. But speaking of the Royal Rumble, we get Liv Morgan in the ring, who still hasn't made a decision on who she's going to face. Notably, she comes out sans Raquel, no Dirty Dom, or with Dirty Dom, no Raquel.
With Dirty Dom, no Raquel.
No Raquel.
No Roxanne.
No Roxanne. So just Liv and just Dom, who surprises her with a little early Valentine's Day gift.
Such a gentleman.
He is. I mean, how can you not be with a stash that glorious?
Oh, man.
You're a double champ. You got that stash. I mean, you got Liv Morgan. That's just all you need right there.
Yeah.
So they're talking about, going up against Stephanie. And tell me if you felt this way too. That cue got delayed hard. Production came in late with that pop. Did you feel that too?
100%, and it scared the bejesus out of Dom.
Oh, 100%. That kid was he was running for the hills.
And you could tell he was waiting for it.
So was Liv. They were like looking at each other. It was like, okay, we did what we're supposed to do. That's why she went in for that hug, I think.
Yeah.
It was like something was supposed to happen here.
I mean, it's just week in and week out. There's always a production issue.
Just hire us. Let's go.
Somebody was checking their Instagram instead of paying attention, and hire me and Brian. We'll take care of it.
I want to be a fly on the wall. I just want to shadow production. I just want to be a part of that, just to see how it all goes down.
I'm sure. So much fun. As this channel builds, we'll find people that can help make that happen at some point.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So Stephanie does come out, and her and Dom trade a little bit of Spanish, which Liv's like, what'd he say? What'd she say? What'd he say? And I love Stephanie's line. She said, he said, I'm a little bitch, which was great. Like, that was the perfect line for Stephanie to deliver at that point.
Yes. I know we talked on our Friday show that the international wrestlers that can't speak English very well, I have a hard time buying in because I don't understand, and the translator typically isn't always doing a great job or whatever it might be. It's not coming across for me, but Stephanie, with what she's doing, I don't know. It's working for me. I think it's great.
Yeah, and I know when she first came on the scene, they gave her a choice of where she wanted to go, and she chose to go down to NXT because she knew her English wasn't great. And it allowed her to work on that and to work on her mic skills, and she did. Her mic skills now are above and beyond what they were when she first came in. Hats off to her on that. And yeah, I agree. I think, and I think Spanish because Spanish is more prevalent. I think that may be a part of it too. Where on Friday we were primarily talking about Japanese.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I did too. That decision was great. That interactions were great. The fact that Liv clapped back in Spanish was great. That kind of set Stephanie off the deep end and gave Dom that little bitch slap that he needed. And yeah, Liv's not going to rush to make her decision, man. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? I mean,
don't know.
I'm okay with it, but I'm just like, it's a different strategy, it seems like, than everybody else.
I wonder if it's going to wait until Chamber, and Chamber's going to get the first choice, because usually Chamber just gets whatever's left.
Yeah.
So if whoever wins the Chamber comes out and says, okay, I'm going to choose this person, and then Liv's like, wait, no, I wanted that person, that could be with some really cool storytelling.
Yeah. I'd be into that.
Yeah.
Because what are we, 3 weeks away from Chamber?
2 weeks from Saturday. So yeah.
Gosh.
I know. Crazy.
Crazy.
All right. So after that segment, we go into our second qualifier, but our first of the night, our women's Elimination Chamber triple threat qualifier. Lyra Valkyria versus Ivy Nile versus Rhea Ripley. And you knew kind of going into this that this was either going to be a clear Rhea win or Lyra was going to get some kind of a push.
Do you think Lyra got a push?
She didn't win, but I feel like she did in the ring. I mean, she got the crap beat out of her. She almost got seriously hurt from what I saw. She got out of the way just in time on a couple moves we'll talk about. But, going into this, the storylines clearly favored Rhea to win. It was good to see Ivy, though, like doing things again. You know, she's not just sidelined. It's good seeing her doing stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because the last time I saw Ivy and the last time I saw Lyra, they were on main event YouTube. So I was like, Lyra, this is where we're at with Lyra, huh? Like she went from being the inaugural Intercontinental Champion to
dark matches.
She's on TV, not TV.
Yeah.
Doing matches not on TV.
And again, I think this is where a 3-hour show would allow for more featuring of these types of superstars, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be relegated to dark matches. They'd get a little bit of a rivalry on the main show.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So,
yep.
This match started off, I think it started off strong. About halfway through, it got really sloppy.
Very sloppy.
Yeah. I mean, Lyra could have seriously gotten hurt off of that snap German. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be there. I mean, good for her to get out of the way in time, but I don't know what it is about these women's triple threat matches, but I mean, it was our same thing we talked about on Friday. You know, that match was super sloppy. This match
very sloppy.
Was sloppy at the end. And maybe it's just that the women don't, or like, I don't want to say it's just the women, because I mean, it happens on the men's side too, but they just don't. Sure. They don't have the same chemistry together, working together. They haven't worked together a lot. I mean, Rhea hasn't really worked with Lyra and Ivy much on screen, so maybe it's that. Maybe it's just like I don't know. But
yeah, it was really sloppy, and even my wife was watching it with me. Surprisingly, she doesn't watch very often, but she was like, "Was that supposed to happen?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so."
Nope.
So yeah, there's a lot of that going on in this match.
We did get some cool moves. Ivy did have that double suplex, and another duplex in the Tree of Woe. The double suplex. So yeah, we did get to see some power from Ivy, which was good. Like I said, it's good to see her doing things, but you just got to be careful. You know, be aware of your positions and all that fun stuff. But
yeah. Please
don't
get hurt, ladies.
No, please don't. Especially this time. I mean, that's the big thing is we just don't want to see people getting hurt.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So we have Mommy getting the pin on Lyra off of the Riptide. Rhea Ripley joins Tiffany Stratton as the second woman to qualify for the Elimination Chamber.
Bum, bum, bum. Now, I know there's a lot of discourse on the old interwebs, the old Reddits, about how angry everybody is that Rhea won. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Why is everybody upset that Rhea won? It doesn't make any... Like, she's literally one of the biggest, most popular wrestlers in the company right now. Why would you be upset? And it comes back to, in my mind, I think a lot of people like Lyra, and currently Rhea is a tag team champion. So they're like, pick a lane, essentially. But again, it's like when you have a match with a superstar, a mid-carder, and a jobber, you're going to... The superstar is going to win.
Yeah.
This is very clear what's going to happen here.
And that's as soon as I saw that this was the match, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I mean, Rhea's obviously going to win. I mean, like I said, the only other option I could have seen is that Lyra was going to finally get a push up there. Yeah. But I think storyline, where they're at right now, it was going to favor Rhea from the beginning. And it makes sense because, yeah, like you said, you're not going to throw Lyra in with Tiffany Stratton and all the other women who are going to qualify, next week. She's just not on that level yet. So
no, not yet.
All right, moving on. We have the Judgment Day backstage, and it was hinted. Dom had a line that said he was finally going to defend the Intercontinental Championship. So he's back. So we'll see it.
Yeah, we'll see it.
Finally do something. I mean, come on now. He's still the AAA Mega Champion for some reason too, but. Let's defend that ICC, man. Let's do something. But
he did make a showing at AAA on Saturday.
He did, yes, I did see that.
So, he's back, but yeah, he needs to get in the ring and get some ish done or vacate the title.
Yeah,
like an honorable person.
I would say
Dirty Dom's not honorable, so.
No.
Especially with that stash. You know what I mean?
The stash is honorable. I'll give him that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but yeah, so Dom tries to console Finn, seeing what he's done with Punk and everything in the Rumble and everything the past few weeks. But Finn claps back, says he's not done with Punk. And that he thought that they were family here. And, it's teasing more that Finn's going to break off from the Judgment Day, which, yes, needs to happen. Make it happen. You've been teasing it for a while. Do it.
Yeah, and I mean, Dom, read the room, bro.
I mean, come on now.
Read the room, Dominic. Finn, please break away.
Yeah.
The sooner the better.
Yep.
And I really want Dom to take that title off Punk. That's what I want, Brian.
Wait, hold on. You want Dom to take it?
Sorry, Finn. I want Finn to take it.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I want Finn to take it off Punk.
Yeah. So moving on from that, so Finn, we just see storms out of the clubhouse, and we go into an in-ring interview. Michael Cole is supposed to be interviewing CM Punk, but before Michael Cole can fully introduce Punk, Finn does storm back in from backstage and comes out into the ring and grabs the mic out of Cole's hands. And dude, Finn's not going quietly.
No, he's not.
He's calling his shots, and he's making it known that he is not done. He is going to get the respect that he deserves. He hurt Punk a couple weeks ago. He even says that he put Roman out in the middle of the ring a while back too. So he wants that title match with Punk at Elimination Chamber. And dude. So Pierce comes out saying, "Hey, we had this conversation already. Your chance is done. You had your chance at Belfast. You couldn't get it done. We got to focus on Mania. Like, this is what needs to happen." And at that point, we hear CM Punk's music hit. He comes out, and Finn quickly dives out of the ring because he doesn't want to fight Punk. He wants to set up the title match. So he hops up on the announce desk, and Punk grabs the mic saying Finn doesn't deserve a title shot. He deserves an ass beating. And I love when Punk gets hot on the mic like this.
Yes.
It's great. It's fun.
This is Punk doing the best version of Punk, in my opinion.
Yep.
He's not nice.
Nope.
He's a punk. And it was so good.
It was good. So Finn says he's only going to fight for the title, and Punk lays his title on the mat and says, "Let's do it right now. People in Cleveland want to see it. Let's go." And that's it. It's happening. And Pierce jumps on the mic and says, "Absolutely not. You got to think about Elimination Chamber. You got to think about all this other stuff and think about Mania. You don't want to ruin one of the best main events in Mania history." And Punk gets down on his knees because Pierce is standing outside the ring and says, "You need to give this to me now, or I'm going to spend the rest of the night chasing Finn and ruining your show." And it's teased. Like, Pierce makes it sound like it's going to happen, and then he said, "All right, it's official at Elimination Chamber." So the crowd reacts to that. But we do get a match between Finn and Punk at Elimination Chamber. I think that's going to be a really good one. Yeah, for the title.
Now, okay, Brian.
Yes.
We all know that Cody, handful of weeks ago before he lost the title to Drew McIntyre, said that he is QB1 for the company.
Okay.
I would say the last 2 weeks have cemented CM Punk as QB1 for the company. What say you?
Yeah, man. I think right now, yes, I 100% agree. Don't tell Drew McIntyre that, but I would agree that, yeah, Punk is one of those that is running the company right now, and I feel like it's just elevated by the fact that he's got that history with Roman Reigns and that they are going to be the marquee event, most likely night 2 of WrestleMania. But, yeah, I think with Punk's mic skills and the way that he can just run the ring and is willing to be that fighting champion. We find out in this interview with Cole that he wants to put it on the line every single week. He says he will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. He's brave enough to put it on the line every single week. He's humble enough to know that it can end anytime in front of any crowd, but he's confident enough to know that shit ain't gonna happen.
Dude, and that's why I'm like, this guy's QB1.
Yes,
bro.
dude. Like that, you're like that cemented it for me. Like, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Based off those 3 lines right there, 4 lines, like that was it. And one way that WrestleMania is gonna end, and still the heavyweight champion of the world, CM Punk. Feels good, man.
Feels good. I love it.
It's good.
Give me Grandpa CM Punk all day, and I. There is something to be said about experience and just reps, and that guy has a lot of reps. He's been wrestling since I was in middle school.
Yeah.
So, I think you don't just accidentally. You can be kind of good on a mic, but there is something about what he's doing on a mic and the way he's holding himself as a champion right now that you just don't accidentally do.
Nope, not at all. He's just gifted.
Yes,
it's good.
Now hopefully WWE doesn't screw it up.
No, not at all.
But a part of me is like, he won't let them.
No, he won't. He's CM Punk. He's going to do what he's going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So Pierce walks out of the ring and goes backstage. We get a segment with him talking to one of the security guards about what had just happened. And the Vision approaches him. And the Vision and Adam Pearce have not had the best relationship over the past few weeks. And this is where Paul Heyman gets in his face saying that he pushed Braun Breaker so hard, that he made Braun Breaker train so hard that he gave himself a hernia. Says it's all Adam Pearce's fault. But
of course it is. It's never his own fault.
No,
it's somebody else's fault.
What's accountability?
Classic heel stuff.
What's accountability? I don't know.
What is accountability, Brian?
But I mean, Pierce says that, hey, Braun Breaker's the future. We agree on that. Nobody wants him back more than me. So why would I want to get him out of here? It's all this other stuff. And he's like, if you want to have your guys' Mania moment, have Austin Theory win the triple threat tonight by himself. Do not get involved. And Heyman asks, is that a threat, or is that a declaration, or is that a statement? What is it? And Pierce like, that you can consider that a threat. And Heyman takes everybody out and says, he just told me to F-A-F-O. So then Logan Paul gets in Adam Pearce's face and says, what are you going to do if we do get involved? And tries to give him a little check. And Bronson Reed comes out and grabs Logan and says, hey, Pierce is my problem now. Let me handle it.
Yeah.
You got thoughts. I can see it.
Okay, so I'm just creative enough to be like, they're scrambling. Creatively. They're scrambling on how to handle the oops, Braun's out for indefinitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I almost would rather them be like, I'd rather them sit back a little bit than try to push some weird stuff or do other shenanigans. But like, it is the Vision, so shenanigans are going to happen. But it kind of went from we are the Vision with Seth Rollins to like, we're just chaos. Yeah. We don't really have a purpose. Nothing makes sense. Braun lost his chance at the championship already. What are we doing here? And I'm sure they had some ideas and thoughts, but now that Braun's out, I don't know. What are they going to do?
I honestly don't know. Because none of the rest of the division can be the face of the division.
No.
None of them are leaders. Yeah.
Because Bronson's good.
Yeah.
But he's not Seth.
No. He's not Braun Breaker.
He's not Braun Breaker. Austin Theory has the aura of a snail. You hate Logan Paul, because he's the mistake by the lake himself, incarnate. So I think they're gonna have to lean on Paul to figure this out, and I think Paul's gonna be the guy that is gonna have to carry this for a while, because it ain't gonna be any of those three.
Well, I think leaning into the problems with Pierce, the animosity between Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce, I think is a smart way to go right now.
Yeah.
Put that pressure on Pearce, have that back and forth between them. We see that a little bit later. We'll talk about, but I think that is where they need to focus on the story, because the division doesn't have a story right now without their two main superstars out right now. So.
Yep.
Moving on, we have our next match. The reason why AJ Lee is here in the first place, Natty or Natalya versus Maxine Dupree. So a little bit of history between these two. Maxine, who didn't have a tough bone in her body, went to Natalya to get trained up and turned her into the little pit bull that we see now. And Natty ended up turning on Maxine during her match with Becky Lynch that cost her the Intercontinental Championship. So you knew these two were going to end up going at each other, and it didn't take long for this match to get out of control. Natty was mostly focused on destruction rather than winning a match, so took her outside the ring and ended in a double count out, but the fight continued.
Yeah, it did.
So,
yeah, she was pretty vicious there.
This new side of Natalya, is very interesting to see. So
yeah, I'm not sure what to make of any of it, to be honest with you, outside of it sets up AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. So
AJ and Becky, and I thought AJ will get revenge and fight Natalya. Because AJ did come out and try to get Natalya off of Maxine and escorted her out. But you're right. That's when Becky did come out and attack AJ as they were being escorted out. So yes, this very well could be a match between the two of them as well.
Yeah, so I don't... Cool, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
I mean, I like Maxine. I don't... she's a great mid-carder right now. And I don't know anything about Natty outside of she turned on Maxine, and she is a Hall of Famer that somehow still wrestles.
Yeah, it's that heart name.
And it's taking up space where some of these younger, more... I would say more talented people could be doing it, but
Ruka.
Who am I? Who are
know.
you? We're just a bunch of dumb wrestling fans that spend a lot of time every week talking about wrestling and watching wrestling.
That's true. Now
we don't have good ideas, Brian.
No, dude, our ideas suck. We shouldn't be doing this. I don't know why we started this in the first place. Now we're going to get into some of the fun that I was talking about earlier. We have Los Americanos versus Javon Evans and a mystery opponent. As the mystery opponent is announced, I kind of knew this was going to happen. This was my guess, but we had the OG, the original El Grande Americano, come out, which
with the young OG,
So we have the OGs versus the Ryo and Bravo, the imposters. Yep. Dude, we're going to get our El Grande versus El Grande action. Oh, which apparently happened in AAA this last week. I guess there was some interaction between there. I guess OG handcuffed the new.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay. I just heard what Corey referenced in the show.
Yeah, it was pretty fascinating. They were in Mexico City for AAA. I don't know what they call that show specifically, but Yeah. And then the original El Grande Americano decided, I'm going to fight in this match. And not the fake El Grande Americano. So he handcuffs him to a pipe.
Nice.
And, I thought it was hilarious. And so, yeah. And then at the end of that match, the fake El Grande does finally get free and comes out and attacks the original El Grande Americano. But yeah, so when I saw that this was happening, I was dying.
Yeah, dude. And
even though it wasn't facing the other El Grande.
No, but this is that
there.
Character work and that fun aspect that, like we're talking about with Alpha Academy, that I really enjoy. Because this match, it wasn't anything crazy except for the one move, which I'll talk about in a minute. Like this was just a fun, entertaining match, which these AAA style matches tend to be. And if you watch any sort of AAA, that's where they lean more towards. From what I've seen, is they're just entertainment. You know, you're not going to get a ton of power. You're not going to get a ton of submissions. You're just going to have fun. The characters are great, and it's just entertainment. It's
high energy. Entertainment.
Yep. But yeah, this was just a lot of back and forth. I really enjoy the commentary between Michael Cole and Corey Graves whenever they're talking about 100%. The two El Grandes. It's just great.
It is comedic gold.
It really is, and they play off each other so well, and it's super smart having Corey Graves be that person because he is the voice, the American voice of AAA. So yeah, it's just they play off each other very well, and Cole is just he's the GOAT. He's the veteran. He's the man. Mm-hmm. He's one of the best announcers in any sport ever right now. I'll say it.
Well, and I think Corey Graves having the knowledge of AAA is so significant, and then the chemistry between those two is bonkers.
Yeah,
because Corey just has a way of definitively saying something, and then I'm sitting back laughing my ass off.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Cole comes in and saying his own thing, and I'm just like, this is great.
Yeah.
I could just listen to these two talk like that all the time.
Yep. I think it was very smart bringing those two together on Raw. I think, this is a very good combination that I really enjoy. The match was going on, and it really picked up when that mid-air OG cutter, dude, from coast to coast, Javon Evans from one side of the ring, hitting Bravo, catching him in midair with that cutter.
What?
They showed it like 3 or 4 times, and I was like Corey Graves, and at that moment, like I watched it so many times, like it blew my mind, dude. It was amazing.
The timing. That's what they kept saying. The timing. Timing.
It was perfect.
How did he do that?
I don't know, dude, but I love it. That's what makes Javon Evans so good to me. The fact that he's already got that timing down, and and props to Bravo too. He was a big part of that, but Javon had to time that jump right at the right time, and they sold that so well. It was so impressive. And then after that, we get a little Evans from the heavens on the outside of the ring. And I love that Corey Graves coined that phrase. I love that phrase. I want it on a T-shirt. Like, let's do it.
Oh, Evans from the heavens.
Yep. And we get the flying headbutt from the original El Grande Americano to Bravo for the pin. And I wrote, like, it's just a fun match. The character work is just so good. I love it. Give me more. We did get our little El Grande on El Grande action at the end.
We did,
and they each tried to unmask each other. I'm predicting, and I saw somebody else on Reddit posted a teaser picture of this, which would be fun to see. Is an unmasking match at WrestleMania.
Oh, please make it happen!
Like, have them both fight each other, no DQ, let it happen, make it something, some sort of stipulation, whatever. But whoever loses gets unmasked.
I think if we can take this one step further, Brian, I like this idea a lot.
Okay.
Then, the way that they're setting this whole thing up is the original El Grande Americano is beloved in America, but hated in Mexico. Mm-hmm. The other El Grande Americano is beloved in Mexico, but hated in America.
Yep.
And so what if that WrestleMania match had a bunch of the luchadors from AAA fighting with the other El Grande Americano and like a bunch of guys fighting with the OG El Grande Americano.
Man.
I'm like, please make it a luchador mayhem.
Dude, turn it into like a war game style match.
Yes.
Yeah, like a 5-on-5. That would be fun, dude. You have like Penta, Dragon Lee if he's alive, and Rey Mysterio and all those guys with the OG Americano, and then you get like La Parca, you get Mr. Iguana, you get Vikingo, and that would be fun, man. That'd be good.
I'd be all for that. Although I still want the match of every wrestler, every male in the company is El Grande Americano.
Yep. I want my 30-man battle royale Americano.
30-man El Grande Americano battle royale.
Yep.
Yeah. Please. WWE, please.
It would be so much fun. I like do it in AAA. Fine, do it there. I don't care, whatever. But it would be so much fun. I want to see Otis in an El Grande Americano mask. I want to see CM Punk in an El Grande Americano mask. Like, give me Oba Femi in an El Grande Americano mask. Like, let's go, dude. Come on.
Oh no!
It would be so much fun. Speaking of the ruler, we go into a promo. Oba, we still don't know what brand he's going to sign with, but we do get to hear him cut some sort of a promo for the first time.
He cuts a promo with his voice.
Dude, it's great. I love it. We talked on Friday about having the mic skills and having the in-ring skills. Oba is one of those people already.
Yes.
Young guy, like he's already a monster on the mic. He's a beast in the ring. In my opinion, he's a future Hall of Famer. He's going to be the face of the company. He's going to be a huge star.
Yep. It's a matter of time.
Yep. Oh man, Oba, I can't wait. We go.
What if he's like, JK, I'm going to go sign with AEW.
Oh man!
Thanks for everything, guys.
Yep. See you later. Dude, that would be the biggest middle finger.
I know.
All right, we go from that to our boy Gunther backstage. We get shown a replay of how he hung Dragon Lee out to dry. Still no word on if Dragon Lee's alive or not, but I'd be concerned after that. Gunther's going to have his Elimination Chamber qualifier next week with Javon Evans and Dirty Dom, so that'll be fun to see.
Nice.
But he says that
just Gunther's laugh as he's watching him essentially unalive.
Yeah.
Dragon Lee is hilarious.
He just looks like a little kid, man. His face just goes from complete that smug Austrian scowl to like this little 12-year-old kid is great.
Oh, it's so good.
It's awesome. He says he shouldn't even have to qualify. He should just be in WrestleMania because he beat Goldberg. He made John Cena tap out when he said he wasn't going to, and he put AJ Styles to sleep. So the career killer making his presence known again.
He wants it. It makes sense, kind of, to be honest with you, Brian.
I mean, yeah, I think so. But, let's see. Do we want to see him and Drew McIntyre go at it? Like, that's the question. Well, we'll find out if he qualifies next week.
Yep.
But speaking of qualifications, we go into our men's Elimination Chamber qualifier for the night. Penta versus Austin Theory versus LA Knight.
Yeah!
We did get a cool little video package promo before this match. I thought was really good. Good to see. I noticed something I'll talk about after this match about the promos for both the men's and the women's. And it's it was very interesting to see that they did this. But you knew going into this that the Vision wasn't going to go quietly, that after everything that's going on, they're going to do something, even though Pierce told them not to. And going into this, I wanted LA Knight to win. He's one of my favorites. Like I would say, before Oba and Javon, he is my favorite. I love LA Knight. He's great. Give him the push he needs. I'm tired of them building him up just to make him lose. He deserves a championship.
He deserves something. He's been getting squashed all over the place since I've been watching.
Yeah, he got shoved through a damn car, but now he's back, and now he's in a triple threat, and he's got something to prove. So,
sure does.
Oh man, yeah. Penta has one of the best entrances in WWE right now. I'm gonna say that his pyro is great. His timing just needs to be fixed a little bit, but I think I love his music. I love his pyro. His windmill pyro is great. His strut down the walk is great. Like, yeah, I think it's awesome.
I think it's cheesy.
Okay, fine. Hot takes here.
Yeah, there's some hot takes. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been bought into the Penta entrance, but
Really? Okay.
he's also just so good in the ring.
Yeah.
It's hard to be upset about it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I get why you like it. You're a pyro guy, Brian. I think I've learned that.
It's the
Did you play
production
with fire
value.
when you were a kid a lot?
I mean,
or
when I could. I mean, who didn't? Let's be real. You did too.
I almost burned down a forest in California one time.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's not hard to do. It's dry as hell.
It's true. I got in a lot of trouble for that. I didn't burn the forest down, but eventually that forest did burn down.
Oh, not.
But
related.
it wasn't because of me.
Yeah, you weren't living there at the time.
No, I was, but just wasn't me. Just saying it. Wasn't me.
It's not just you saying it either. Sports Illustrated said it. Bleacher Report said it.
Yeah, and Sacramento Bee said it too.
Sacramento Bee said it. Yeah, it wasn't Jesse.
It wasn't me.
All right, so this match, we start off, LA Knight and Penta form a temporary alliance to attack Austin Theory, which makes complete sense because...
Please do.
Yeah, Austin Theory is the clear hated one out of the three of them. But both Penta and LA Knight turn on each other for a little bit, saying, hey, we're close. We can both win this. Like, that's just what it is. And... yeah, Heyman is just sitting on the announce desk, just giving shit to Michael Cole and Corey Graves. Like, he is just yelling at them, commenting on everything that they're saying. You can't even make out what he's saying half the time, but he's just yelling at them, and it's great. We have...
I love Paul Heyman.
Dude, Paul Heyman, he's great. He's an awesome character. He's just... Yeah, we've talked about him in the past. It's so much fun. LA Knight doing his thing where he slams everybody onto the table to the yeahs. Just the multiple, yeah. And he wants Theory. That's the thing. Theory is part of the vision. Theory is part of the crew that took him out, put him on the shelf.
Yep.
So he wants to make sure that Theory is the one that gets pinned. So he tries to set him up for the BFT, and Theory counters it, trying to get a little bit of a roll-up in there. We have Penta with a little bit of a double crossbody, which was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And Theory going to the well one too many times, goes for the stomp, but LA Knight, knowing that it's coming, gets out of the way, lining up for the BFT, and ends up going for a DDT. But then, yeah, of course, what's going to happen in this match? Division comes out. As LA Knight is about to hit the BFT on Austin Theory, Division comes out. Pierce isn't going to be happy. We see that he's not happy because Pierce comes out a little bit later after Bronson Reed lays out LA Knight outside of the ring, throwing him in for a tsunami. Tsunami's Knight. Of course, at this point, I'm like, okay, great. Austin Theory's going to win. And that's just going to be, we have Division in the Elimination Chamber. Great. Awesome. But who shows up? The Masked Man.
Another Masked Man.
The Masked Man, which we now know, not Adam Pearce, because they were both in the same room at the same time.
That's exactly right. And
Aha.
it couldn't be Austin Theory.
Yeah, it couldn't be Austin Theory, and it couldn't
Or
be
Logan
Logan Paul or Braun Breaker. It could be, though, Seth Rollins. So we don't know yet. We'll find out. I think they did a better job covering up the guy's face this time, so we couldn't see all that. But he gets a super kick to Theory outside the ring and a stomp, setting up Theory for whoever can get on top of him. But Theory and Knight are both dead in the ring. They're just destroyed. They're both on the ground. Penta got thrown over the announce table and was clutching his knee on the outside there. Yep. So LA Knight gets on his feet and scrambles. And just as Theory is going for something, we get a BFT for the win. LA Knight qualifies. I was super happy about that. My boy, LA Knight, is going to the Elimination Chamber with Randy Orton.
Lord.
Oh, man. Yeah, I was stoked on this win. It was great.
Yep. I think I don't know, man. I hope that LA Knight gets all the way through, but I just don't think WWE wants to do that.
Yeah, I mean, already he's
know.
going up against Randy Orton. We know that, and
Yep.
most likely either Cody Rhodes or Jacob Fatu next week, because we know Sami Zayn's not going to win that match. But
Boo!
I just want LA Knight to get something. I don't
Yeah.
care what. Give him a push. If he has to switch shows, make him switch shows. Whatever. But quit being like. I understand. I heard a theory that someone said that like he's already over, so why do we need to give him something that will push him even farther over? Which didn't make sense to me really, because I was like, that's what you do when someone's over is you give them the title. Like, you make them more popular, right?
Well, and I think, and I don't know if Knight's ever gone heel or not in his career, but I think LA Knight being a good guy, winning a championship, then turning heel would be really interesting to me, because I think he'd actually be a really good heel. And so I kind of want to see that happen. Like, give him a little character change, Dark Knight or something like that.
Dark Knight, Dark LA Knight.
Dark Knight.
What I don't want to see happen across the entire industry is people going heel just to be interesting. I feel like
but it's kind of happened already.
Well, I know, and that's like, it's easier to be a heel. It's more enjoyable to be a heel. I get that. Like, I've heard that from people, from superstars in interviews and things like that. Like, the heel turn was always their favorite, and it's harder to be a super popular babyface, which, you can argue that Punk's a face, Punk's a heel, or whatever. I mean, Cody, we've seen mostly be a face, but I don't know. It's hard to see. But
I get that.
Yeah, but we'll see. Adam Pearce is not happy, man. He's going to punish the Vision somehow. Still questions about
to see how that plays out.
It's going to be good next week because, I mean, clearly Heyman thinks the Masked Man is working for Pearce, but we'll see what happens there. So, all right. So,
or he's working for Seth.
Or he is Seth. Or Pearce is working for Seth. I don't know. We'll find out, but. We'll have to find out next week on that. That is going to be our card for the night. Again, we like to end each show with our botch and our pop of the week. For me, my botch of the week was, unfortunately, the women's triple threat match because of that sloppiness and those potential injuries that could have happened. It was just one of those things that just rubbed me the wrong way. It's just, you got to be better.
My botch was Stephanie's delayed entrance. But it was also kind of my pop because I loved watching Dom literally actually be scared. So I'm going to go for that for both.
Okay. Yeah, my pop of the week was, of course, the midair OG cutter, followed by the Evans from the Heavens from my boy Javon Evans.
Makes
the young
sense.
OG. It was just one of the cleanest moves I've seen in a very, 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 very long time. It was great.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What are you excited for?
Man, qualifying matches are always going to be good. I don't know how I feel about the qualifier for next week, but I think I'm just excited to see where Oba's going to land. If he's going to land on Raw, I want to see him make a run. I'm excited for the El Grande feud. I think those are going to be the main things that I'm excited for. What about you?
I'm excited for the potential El Grande Americano Battle Royale. That will probably never happen.
Our fantasy booking of the El Grande Americano Battle Royale. Let's go.
Yeah,
it'll be good, man.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked our content or have questions or want to school us on anything, throw a comment down below. We'll try to respond if we can. It's been a good week of wrestling this weekend. So we'll catch you guys next time.
See y'all later.